just managed to get these. Unfortunately, they're a little bit big. Go ahead and put them on. They're a little big, which is like helpful to put them on, but I know that sometimes they kind of lose their, them being tight and kind of snug, they kind of lose their, I don't know what to kind of call it, sound or whatever, so I'm kind of squeezing them to my hand. I mean, they're about my size. They're like a medium or something. They're not like large like the other ones, or not the other ones. The other ones I have are actually they're definitely a small, I think, but I don't really know what my hand size is. They're not like, I don't really have big hands, but I think small gloves are definitely too small. So, anyway, they're a little, I don't know, airy, but I think I can still use them. So, this is kind of funny because I'm so used to doing hand sounds as sort of like an intro, but I don't really like talk about it. I just kind of do them. So, hopefully this still sounds good. I know they're not as like tight, the usual kind of. They still sound good as far as I can tell. They still sound good. I actually realized I could probably have moved the mic down so I could go over the mic kind of thing, because right now it's kind of like this, but I'm used to sort of talking a lot closer to the mic now, so I have to kind of force myself to get in close. So I'm not doing a great job of putting my mouth kind of here, actually on the sides. I realize that now. But I'm mainly just trying to get close like this, but this is pretty close. Otherwise it'd be really close and look like this. I just think, to me, that's a little too close. I think right about, this distance or so. You can't really see that very well. I'm like measuring it from me. It's like a good 2 inches, I think, seems like enough. I just think that's okay. Plus, honestly, my gain is so high, I feel like getting too close to the mic would be like too overwhelming. So, but these sound alright. They seem to be plenty fine. So, now I need to do some actual hand sounds. I'm trying not to like ramble, but oh man, I was gonna say something and I'm forgetting. Anyway, I was gonna actually talk about something and now I've kind of forgotten what it is. I'm trying not to like ramble, like to sort of talk out of my triggers in my videos, talk over the triggers. I also don't necessarily want this to be a whispering video, although that is nice, but, and again, I'm focusing on the triggers, so I'm kind of purposefully talking from up here rather than getting up close. If I were doing trigger words or something, then I would do that, but, so, yeah. I'm gonna try not to talk. Every time I actually think I say that, I proceed to talk, so, honestly, I think these are mediums. I don't know, they don't feel like smalls, so. This is like a spritz, but, I don't know, upside up. Well, downside up, actually, so. It's like this, Kitty Money, but then here's Parmesan, so, I don't know. These things smell funny, I have to say that. These do not smell like the other ones I've had. They have that, like, weird factory smell or something to them, just out of the box, but it doesn't smell like a box at all. I don't know, they almost smell like oily or something. It's kind of weird, actually, but whatever. I've been playing some games besides doing work. I'm currently playing Infamous Second Son. I actually haven't figured out what the whole Second Son thing means. I don't know what it means. I'm probably halfway through the game. Still don't know what that means. So, honestly, I may look that up as soon as I'm done with this, because I don't know what it means. I thought about that I started playing it, and I haven't, like, learned what it is yet. But anyway, I won't, like, talk about the story, but I have to say, considering I kind of grew up playing the first two Infamous games, and I really liked those games, I have to say I love the first for its originality, but I really enjoyed, I think, the second one just a little more. I think because I've probably gone through the story, like, maybe 4 times. I've only played the first Infamous, I think, twice, so, like, I've played it and then played it again, I think, so I could get both, I think, karma levels of one being, you know, super good or super bad. I think usually the very first time I try to be a good guy, sort of thing. And then the second round, I try and play I think I did that, I don't know which one. I try and play on sort of the evil karma kind of thing, or whatever you want to call it. That's the, like, level, I don't know why it says karma, because it should just be evil level rank. I think there's 5 ranks, and you basically, I think to get, like, to reach the maximum, you know, rank or whatever it is, you have to keep performing, you know, good or bad feats or whatever, so it's a lot easier to be bad, I'll put it that way, but it kind of messes with your, like, I don't want to say morals, but, like, I don't know, I don't feel good being the bad guy. I don't, like, actually, I'll put it this way, actually, it's kind of fun to be the bad guy, but, like, and not care, because you don't have to worry about, like, oh, I, you know, got a civilian or something else or whatever, but, based on how the character gets, like, progressively more evil, and he starts to, like, blow up his friends and be a jerk and, you know, not care about, you know, people dying and blah 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 in the game, he kind of evolves into this character that you don't like. It's not like he's cool, he's super powerful, but it's not like it's, oh, you love the character. To me, really, you know, the character, how he turns out to be when he's, you know, trying to be more good, or when you try and play to be good. Well, not evil, good, yeah. That's how you sort of see the character as, but, anyway, I loved the first 2 games, so I'm about halfway through this one. I can't believe it's taken me so long, but the game is literally like 7 years old. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get it, but I recently got it. I think it was only like $10 new, so I got a few games on sale, so the other one I got was Until Dawn, so I'm kind of excited about that one, because it kind of reminds me of, the way it plays out is it kind of reminds me of, like, Detroit Become Human. I heard something weird. A little bit where you sort of make decisions and that affects the story and blah blah blah, so anyway, let me do this for a minute, actually. I used to actually think I do this a lot in some of my other videos, where I would do like a pattern kind of thing, but I would try and make it kind of sporadic. I love videos like this where they sort of do that, where it's like, yeah, with their hands. So, hope this sounds good. I think I actually kind of did this in one of my last glove videos. I haven't done a glove video in like a couple weeks. I like doing glove videos, but I just wanted to keep trying some other stuff. I think I've kind of talked about this before, where I kind of want to only do certain popular stuff exception of like inaudible and hand sounds, that's probably the two biggest that I personally like to do a lot. I know they're kind of popular, but just because I like to do them a lot. Oh, and tapping. Probably tapping, inaudible, and hand sounds. You'll probably see more videos like that, so. If anything, of maybe popular stuff. I'm only just now kind of branching out into like, I did a mouse sounds video, I did a roleplay video. Honestly, I kind of feel like I didn't do super well. I mean, I think I did a good job, but like, I mean, at least I think I did. I mean, I feel like I could be better, but because it's my first one, I feel like it's kind of, yeah, but I don't know. I think that's just me being self-conscious about not doing it perfectly a little bit, but. And then I thought I actually did a pretty good job with the mouse sounds video, even though I haven't really tried that, I think, besides that video, so. I kind of like this, like, little tapping. It's kind of soft, but it's still fast. I don't know what this is besides, like, finger tapping. I kind of like this, like, swimming weird thing. I don't know. I'm trying to kind of give love to all the microphone rather than just being here, I really actually haven't been up here. I've been over here and back here, but it's like pinching a little bit actually. Gimme. Anyway. Why am I saying anyway? I'm not trying to change the subject. I don't even have a subject going on. I'm just gonna do this for a minute. I was talking about the game and now I think I kind of phased out of it, but anyway, so far it's pretty good. I don't really feel like it's the same as the old games. Like, I think they're trying to do kind of the same tactic on, you know, play style and obviously other stuff. It's just, you know, totally different characters. I guess after the first couple missions, I wasn't like wowed by the characters. I was just kind of like, oh, okay, that's the main people. And I felt like how it sort of started was very like random. Just not like the original, but I mean, I wouldn't want them to like copy, you know, the first few games with just new characters. So at least they tried something different, and it seems to be holding up pretty well. I'm definitely still enjoying it. I have such a high, oh, that sounds good actually. I just have such a high standard from the first ones. I think I just don't know how to feel about this newer one, but I'm definitely enjoying it as part of the series, I guess I'll call it. I think it's just, there's something I can kind of compare it to. It kind of reminds me of like Uncharted a little bit actually, where you're so used to like, you know, Nathan Drake, that once you sort of play this sort of game with different characters, you're like, what? Or, oh man, what is it? It's basically when there's like, I don't know, you know, like a couple games, a little franchise, or maybe like a movie trilogy, and you're used to seeing, you know, that actor or that actress, and then they kind of switch them out with a different person, but it's kind of the same. I just can't think of what I'm trying to like refer it to. This is probably a bad example, but maybe Star Wars or something, where it's like a little bit of like rinse repeat with the plot, a little bit. I won't mention any opinions or something. I don't wanna say anything good or bad about them, to be honest. I'm kind of staying neutral about them. But like that, where they kind of want to like copy the story or something and then have it with different characters. That's not really a great example, actually. I'm just trying to think of one that's like spot on like that, where it's basically the same thing, just a different main character. So, anyway, I can't really think of one, but I won't keep talking about that. So, this is kind of slower than my usual, but my hands are getting kind of tired. Work today was pretty long, so I'm excited to go back to work tomorrow. Yay! So no one ever. No, but it's currently Thursday, so I usually record my videos for Friday on Thursday night, pretty much because Fridays are just always so busy. And when I'm like done, I don't feel like doing work. No, hold on. After I'm done with work, I don't feel like making a video or doing anything really. I'm usually just spent. And then weekends are not usually that busy, but usually it's still kind of like, I don't feel like doing it. I don't know, for some reason, like, the weekend plus like Fridays are just bleh to me. I don't know. Well, no, actually I love Friday. I'm just always spent. For some reason I'm kind of bleh on the weekends, but all week I'm just, I don't know, happy to do anything, energetic, woo, and then on the weekends I'm tired. I don't know. I think I'm just so spent on Fridays. I get used to being spent on Fridays that it kind of like puts a little dent on my weekends. I mean, I'm still usually, if I'm working or not working, I'll be out and staying busy and still having fun. And excuse me if you're on my stomach, I'm gonna probably eat after this and then go to bed. I always sort of still have, a good weekend for the most part. It's just, if anyone can obviously understand, if you've got like a super busy day in the weekend and the day after you're just tired but you still have to work or something. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I'm still pretty good pretty much every day of the week. On the weekends I'm alright, so. But it used to be, I'm working a lot more on the weekends, so that's part of why I changed my schedule for uploads. I'm sort of doing them at night, filming, because, actually I just realized I've been doing that for like 4 minutes. I'm gonna shake it up now that my hands have rested. I'm a lot more busy on the weekends, so it's easier for me to just take a few hours out of like a Monday and a Wednesday. I think I don't usually do anything Mondays. Mondays are kind of my like general day off. Wednesdays is 50-50 because I usually am either like every other week I'm doing something or I'm not doing something, it seems like. And then Fridays are usually definitely working, and then usually the busiest time. And then Thursdays I think aren't so bad. Thursdays and Wednesdays I think are usually like, it's every other day or something, so either I'll do it on Wednesday and not on Thursday, or do it on Thursday and not Wednesday, or I'll do both, or I'll do neither. It depends. So Tuesdays are busy, Mondays are not, and then it's basically weekends and Tuesdays, and then not Monday, and then sometimes Wednesday, not Thursday. Probably Thursday is the least-ish busiest day today, if I do anything. I don't know. So I'll try not to stumble over my schedule. But anyway, sorry, I kind of haven't been leaning down here and talking, but I'm trying to focus on the triggers. It's funny, I think I spend more time looking at the camera, like here, right above here, than I do looking at like the mic. I don't know why I would look at the mic when I'm doing stuff. like it's, like that. I can't do that if I'm looking at the mic, so. Anyway, alright, I think I'm kind of done. My hands are getting tired. Frankly, these gloves are getting a little bit sweaty, so. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know if you like these gloves. I don't think I have any of the other old ones I used to have, so these ones sound a little more plasticky. Unfortunately, they're not as tight as I would prefer. Not really, actually, I kind of like this, but I think when they're tighter,